What's up, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to my Let's Play of Dark Souls 3, which was just released this week. Today is the 14th of April. That is a Thursday, and it was released 2 days ago on Tuesday. And this is the opening of the game. Now, it's not the first time I'm playing it. Actually, been through it. I'm just going to run through to the boss of the first area, which is the Cemetery of Ash, and show you guys a little bit of the game. As you can see, I'm going through some of these enemies right now, and I'm about to show you guys one of the first really big enemies of the game. This is an enemy, kind of an optional enemy, kind of a side boss kind of thing. It's kind of big, kind of deadly. So, as you can see, there's my souls that he's killed me quite a few times already. But this time, spoiler alert, we'll take him down. It looks like a big crystal lizard kind of thing. Very kind of tough, especially for the beginning of the game. There's a lot of powerful attacks that can pretty much take you out in 1 to 2 hits. You have to kind of be on your toes the whole time, roll out of the way of his rolling attack, and he also has a breath attack that he uses that's kind of deadly. You want to avoid that. This enemy kind of reminds me of Saith, the dragon boss from the first Dark Souls. Also known for being in a crystallized area. He also had like his own breath attack that was deadly, and had crystals pop up and that kind of thing. Luckily, this is not the first time I've fought him, so because the first few times I fought him, he pretty much took me out in a couple hits. But you have to persevere. Don't give up. You get a pretty useful item. Not initially useful, but it's a component for upgrading your weapon later in the game when you get to that point. Of course, it's not necessary for you to kill him right now, but you get a decent amount of souls from killing him, so why not? There you go. That's the breath attack that I was talking about. There's that rolling attack. You want to get out of the way of that, because that's really F you up. Got him a little bit on the ropes right now. Shouldn't be going. Don't want to, let down your guard, because you do that, you get a little bit too cocky, a little bit too greedy. That's when they get you. So you want to avoid that. I've made quite a few mistakes in these Souls games. I'm sure many of you have. where you think you got the boss or the enemy on the ropes, you try to get that last hit in, and then he gets you. So you don't want to back away a little bit, reassess, and look for that final opening. You want to get a little bit greedy, and he gets you. So you always gotta, especially when you get the enemy down, it's like all that hard work, you don't want that to go out the window. There he is, Titanite scale. So that'll be useful for later in the game when I'm able to hop forward a little bit to where I find the first bonfire in the game. Excuse me. Nothing to do with the bonfire right now, because but when you go to a bonfire, of course, you restore your health, you restore your Estus, which is very important for what comes next. Taking out some of these minor enemies before moving on. I get sidetracked a lot of these games because you always look around, you see a certain path, you take that path and you backtrack a little bit, and you're like, did I miss something at that last area? You go back, you explore that area, and you keep on going. There's an item up there, so of course can't leave any stone unturned, so I'll be going back into that. Arrow dude. Bow and arrow dude, gotta take him out, because those bow and arrow dudes, they don't do too much damage, but they can be a bit annoying. Titanite shard, which is also used for upgrading your weapons and that kind of thing. Doesn't seem you can upgrade your armor in this game though so far. I haven't found some seem like they just do armor weapon upgrades now. Used to be able in the old Souls games upgrade your armor as well, but it doesn't seem like they're going to be able to do that. Now this will be the first boss of the game. Iudex Gundyr, I think his name is. I think that's how you pronounce it. Take out that sword. That'll be important for later. Iudex Gundyr. This guy has a big lance, he has big sweeping attacks. I'm gonna be out of the way of that. You can pretty easily dodge, just roll through. Those big jumping, lunging attacks. Now, important to remember in the Souls game is to roll in the direction, the opposite direction rather, of where your opponent is swinging, so you can roll under the weapon. Second phase of the boss. Something also new to the Souls game, kind of like a holdover from Bloodborne, is that now these bosses have multiple phases. So getting down to a certain health, turn things up. I mean, there's some bosses that had something like that before, but seemingly every boss so far has that kind of mechanic where they give it more powerful form. And this upgrade kind of gets us on the ropes a little bit. we'll see. Already down to 1 Estus. Only being down to 1 Estus, please. This boss kind of reminds me of Bayonetta. That's some Bayonetta demon thing coming out of its head. So that's Estus, so I'm gonna take him out. Almost down, but he's got us maybe one more hit, and bam, we got him. He had like a sliver of health left. That was about it. Got the coiled sword, which will be important for later. There's another bonfire, and that'll be the end of the video. Hope you guys enjoyed that. Hope you guys pick up Dark Souls 3. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. Make sure you subscribe, share the video, and keep an eye out for more Dark Souls 3 videos coming soon, very soon, because I'm actually quite a bit further at this point, and I've been saving all the, especially the boss fight videos. Those are the ones that I'll be focusing on. But anyway, again, thanks for watching, and see you guys.